Hey y'all, it's me. I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This your nosy neighbor lady show, and we know that Carlee Russell has captivated the nation with her story. And it's a black woman show, and I'm a black woman. It's a black woman channel, and I feel how I feel, which black women go ignored. Our bodies go ignored. We go missing. But in this case, I don't know. I think I got to side with the other people because they say the math ain't mathing. And you know, I'm a ghettoologist, hoodologist, went to a few colleges. And for me, this look like mental illness or drug use, or I got a strict religious family that I had to make up an elaborate plan to get away from. Since Carlee is 25 years old, we know now that a lot of young black women who are 25 and 22 or even 29 still live with their parents. And even with all the God that was brought up from the boyfriend where he cut off his comments, you know what I was proud of black women for? I was happy that black women was getting outraged with that boyfriend, because it's like, y'all don't believe in black femicide, but y'all believe in black femicide, but y'all don't believe in black femicide. So even if he had nothing to do with it, which he didn't, I think she might have had a side boyfriend. Look at me. No, really. I think she probably had a little side boyfriend. Y'all talking about, some people think the Red Roof Inn was true. Some people think the Red Roof Inn was not true. But I think she might have had a side boyfriend, and that boyfriend was just a boyfriend that her family liked from church. And she gotta be with him. You know what I'm saying? But then I seen a video of her with the kid and the toddler. I also think maybe she had an abortion and thought she was seeing children because she had an abortion and thought she was seeing children. Or maybe it was an elaborate plan to go on a crack binge. People used to call it crack binge in the day. When people would disappear and leave their kids for 3 days or just like the weekend and then come back Monday and go back to work like ain't nothing happened. That's how people do. People use drugs. You know, we talk about drugs on this show. And we also talk about black women mental health or having a nervous breakdown or having a mental breakdown, which I think a lot of black women are going to do because I think it's just so much pressure on black women right now. I'm just hoping I don't have one. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, for me too, it was the clout chase for me for the nigga. Because why this nigga got to come make a statement and ain't nobody made a statement but the mama? Let the mama make a statement. But this nigga want to get on there and clout chase like, oh, I'm her boyfriend, la la la, let me get some attention. You know, black people really do have an addiction to attention. It's like, why don't y'all just do it the right way and get on TikTok or get on Instagram or get on Facebook or whatever and start your channel. Stop doing all this craziness, because even with Carlee Russell being kidnapped or not kidnapped, it's like any other black woman who get kidnapped in the future is not gonna be believed. And we already not believed. And I'm not saying I don't believe she was kidnapped. I'm just saying I could smell the fishiness of the fish that they say is sound fishy. That's all I'm saying. You know, when you get people riled up, and maybe she didn't think it would become this big, but when you doing this and that and this and you live with your parents, it's given, girl, you need to go get you a place with your boyfriend. And if you don't cheat on your boyfriend, if you got to do all that, girl, you need to get away from him because you must be terrified or petrified. Shit, that's what it's giving for me. But it's like, was she on medication and didn't take it? Was she just going to live her other life? You know, we can act like people don't go and live other lives. Like even me, I'm me every day. I do the same stuff every day. I don't have no extravagant this or that or this or that. I'm not extravaganza like that. I'm just extravaganza in my own brain. But a lot of people go and live different lives and be different people with different people. You know what I'm saying? So I think maybe she was just like going to live her other little life. But the kid though, when she says she seen the kid that nobody else saw, it make me feel like it was drugs. It make me feel like she was on drugs. And she couldn't do the drugs with her boyfriend, and she couldn't do the drugs at home, so she went to do the drugs with her other crew. Because working with sex trafficking victims when I did, they would do that and run away from home, and then the people from the facility that I was in would like catch them and relock them up, or their parents would say they missing. They would go missing all the time. You know, because they used to the streets, so the streets ain't nothing for them. Any person who not used to the streets, you terrified to be homeless on the streets. But when you used to the streets, it don't matter where you at. They know they can pop that thing and get them some money or get them some drugs and go have a good time and then just go back to life when they ready to go back to life. You know, but I don't know what happened to this girl. Did she have a bad day at work? You know me. It's are we victim blaming for me? I feel like black women are always big victim blamed. So even whether she was a victim or not, I'm just glad black women saying it. Just being honest. I'm just glad black women saying it. I'm glad black women bringing it up. I'm glad that it's a conversation is being had. They say she came home on foot. That's why it all just kind of seemed fishy. And it's like, do people need to be in their business? Do people need to respect their privacy? When you enter people's home, this girl came into my home through my computer via the internet, which made me put it in y'all home, and of course everybody else who's talking about it. We deserve some type of answer. We deserve something. Or Carlee does this all the time. Or we didn't know it to go this far. Because we need an answer, because there's too many missing black girls, and now this is going to be the only story or the only case that people hear of. Even celebrities got in and shared it. Like, forget it, we do it for the black men, let's go and do it for a black woman. So they finally do it for a black woman, and it's like, oh my God, that's why we don't ever share missing black women. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be just the excuse that they use to throw us under the rug once again. And it's like black women betrayal for me. It's black women betrayal for me. I feel betrayed by her mother. Like she says, she ain't slept in 3 days, and they keep bringing up Christ. That, you know, it might be a small church town that they in, and Carlee might want to ride on the other side of the track, and they need to let her ride, because it's just like, I don't know. I think she wanted some side dick, but I don't know. We cursing this show 18 and older, but it's just like, everybody's glad she's found safe. And when I first saw the story, I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad people are sharing black women's stories. And I saw it, and then I was a little upset because it was like more men sharing it and more men talking about it than women. But what else, girl? I know the numbers, I know the statistics. We know that black women listen to black men more than they listen to black women. So what else? But it's just like, maybe she was trying to get away from her overprotective parents. Maybe she was high. Whatever her drug of choice is, she might have been high and went on a crack binge. Now, whether it's fentanyl or heroin or Molly or whatever, all the new drugs that's coming out, you know, maybe she wanted to go be another girl in another world, away from her family, away from her religious I'm not saying her background is religious, but it was just a lot of God with the boyfriend. It was a lot of God with the mom. It was just, and sometimes black women, well, anybody, if you keep sheltering a kid and keep sheltering a kid, you can't do this, you can't do that, they're going to lash out and freak out anyway. You know, if they have no type of independence or no type of control over their life, because their parents are constantly control over your life. And if you're 25 and your parents got all this control over your life, that shit would have drove me crazy too. I got away from my mom a long time ago. So it's just like, for me, whatever you think, and I'm not trying to victim blame, but it's just, for me, the world deserves answers, because we need this to be. And then if it's way later, it's like, oh my God, missing black girls being ignored. Now it's like all of them on the crack binge, all of them just want to be lost, or all of them going got a side boyfriend. Like, this is just a stain on black women image to me. So I do hope something come out that's true and honest. And you know me, I retract or renege anything, because I mess up all the time if I mess up. But it's just like, everybody's happy she's found home safe. I was even seeing the comments like, y'all just mad because she's safe and not dead. I was one of them. But it's just like, something about this ain't right. Carlee trying to escape their house and go live a double life. It's called grow up, go pay some rent. And if your boyfriend really like you, y'all work together and build a home somewhere. If you got to run away, but she might not like him. He might not be laying pipe on her. She probably went to see her man who lay pipe, the pipe layer. And they was laying pipe all them days. She was gone. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I know black women. But Carlee really did this one, didn't she? What y'all say, she did a big one? She didn't hit the internet worldwide fame. So while y'all being beautiful and smart and wonderfully you, just stay innovative and creative, and we'll do it again later. And I hope y'all have a beautiful week. I hope your week is off to a great start. I hope that we can get some over here started that makes some sense. But yeah, I do have another video, and I'm pretty mean in that video too. So welcome to the Mean Nosy Neighbor Lady Show, or the bitch that's really a real bitch. Cause I don't call myself a bitch for the praise or accolades. I say it cause it's my character. So, but really, bye y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute. Stay lovely. Bye.